Welcome back to Cozy One Podcast. My name is Shan, mama of the girls, who does an episode after experiencing a whole head-on collision. I do. Just thankful that I'm okay. I feel okay for now. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Patience, man. People have to have patience. You can lose your life really quick by not having patience. And, when you're at an intersection and the person on the other side of the intersection coming towards you has the green light and you want to make a left turn, your position at that time is to wait until there are no cars to make your left turn, not to make your left turn in front of the person who is halfway in the middle of the intersection. That's not wise, but that's not why we're here. This episode, I wanted to talk about the importance of getting a break from your kids and how healthy it is, because it is healthy. We love our children as parents because we should, we're supposed to, and they're a part of us. And we take care of them. They live with us. But too much time together leads to not appreciating each other. Moms need an away time. Dad needs an away time. Kids need to see how their parents make a difference in their life by having what? An away time. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a way that you can get a break from your kids and they can get a break from you, whether that's babysitting, parents having a day, grandparents help, or play dates and date nights. I'm talking about it all. Welcome to Cozy One Podcast. Let's get into the show. Yay! Yes. I said it. I don't regret it. What I'm trying to say is that we need some time away. We need some time away. I'm speaking for dads, I'm speaking for moms, and I'm speaking for boys and girls who have parents who y'all just been in the house too much. It's a pandemic. Parents are working from home. Kids been doing school at home. If you're up north, you're still doing school from home. If you're down south, this week is one of your last days of school for the summer. And I'm just like, woo-wee. Is there any way I can step away from this household for a little bit? Is there anybody that will go ahead and take these kids for a few days? Just so they can see the difference between having mom here, having dad here, and not having them. So we can appreciate each other, because spending too much time in romantic relationships with someone that you care about every day can be exhausting. So imagine having children and legally having to take care of them and honor their well-being, and they stay with you for a long time. Week after week after week, month after month after month, year after year after year. You need breaks, and it's healthy to have breaks. It's healthy to have like an on-call babysitter that you can call when you just like, this week has been stressful. This week has been exhausting. I need a time away from my child right now. Not because I don't like them, not because I don't like this baby, not because I don't like this toddler, but because it is going to benefit this toddler, this baby, and myself if I step back from the situation so I can see the bigger picture. Right? Because a lot of times when we have all the good things and all the things people wish they had, we don't see the greatness within it because we're too close. But when you step back and you go a few days without it and it's quiet and you kind of miss the person, and then you start to think about the things that you like about them that you miss, and then you start to think about, there's no laughing in the living room. There's no mess in my kitchen. These dishes are my dishes. I'm doing a lot less laundry this week. What's missing? The kids. It's the kids. The kids are missing, okay? Because you would think, oh, the babies, you're always doing laundry, which you are doing laundry with babies. But when your children get to like touching everything messy, dropping stains and stuff age, between like 3 and like 9 or 10 years old, you're washing like the Olympics again. And that's what I've been doing. I've been purposely pushing back laundry days because I just feel like I'm always washing. I'm always drying. And I don't know where you are, but I'm in the South and it gets hot in my house when the dryer is on. Okay. It's already hot, but it gets hotter. Okay. I think I had about 10 popsicles today and they temporarily helped the situation. But ooh, it gets hot. And there's nothing more annoying than having a bunch of people in a hot house. Even if you have space, just the calling, the needing, the not cleaning up, the fact that I have to ask you multiple times to do something, that gets annoying. So we all need our breaks. Dad needs his break from the kids and sometimes the mom, and they just need to be reminded that they are an individual still. Moms need a break, sometimes from dads and kids and animals. Imagine if I had animals. Jesus! I'm not ready. If I had animals, I would go berserk. But I don't have animals. But I think moms need a break because moms automatically feel like they have to fix it. Somebody's not happy, I have to fix it. Somebody's hungry, I have to fix it. Somebody needs something for school, I have to fix it. There's nothing here to cook for dinner, let me go get something. Because if I don't go get something, I'm going to look like I'm not a good mom. I'm going to look like I'm not a good wife if I don't go do this. Let me go run this errand so this person doesn't have to do it. All of that gets exhausting. And we need breaks away from doing those things sometimes so other people can see that they appreciate us when we do it. Because there's a difference of what goes on in my day when my mom does this for me, and there's a difference when I have to do it. There's a difference when my wife is here making me lunch, dinner, and breakfast, and my time is valued. And there's a difference when she's not, and I have to put those things into my time. I have to come home and do homework with these kids when their mom's not here. I have to clean up the house. I have to do my own laundry. I got to go pick up dry cleaning or pick up whatever I can with the small hours I have after work. So I feel like moms are appreciated. Dads are appreciated. I wish there was like a dad here that I could count on that can fix things, that can, help with other stuff, or, while I want to take a shower, they can watch the stove and cook and I don't have to turn off the food so I can shower sometimes. I wish there was a dad here to take out the garbage right now, being that it's pitch black outside and I'm a woman, and all of those things. I wish a dad was here to do those things. I feel like those things will come in due time, but what I want to focus on is the appreciation factor. It is okay for dad to have his day. Today is Thursday. Your dad does this on Thursdays. Let him have his time. Don't call him. Don't text him. Don't FaceTime him. Don't ask your oldest brother to call him. Don't ask your auntie to call him. Don't try to three-way it. He needs his time away. And don't make your parents feel guilty for wanting a little bit of time for them. We have to stop doing that. I know kids don't understand that, but if you're older, don't let your parents feel guilty for doing something for themselves. Moms need a day. There's something known as a mom spa day that happens a lot of times. What is that like? Clearly, I haven't had one of those yet, but that's something that's a thing, and we all have to take in consideration when those things do happen. that, ooh, I needed this. Ooh, I'm thankful that, my husband, felt like I needed a day this week after everything he saw I was going through. Or I'm thankful that my kids thought about me in order to get me this massage or this mani-pedi, like all of these.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit a million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
When you visit Arizona, time is measured in moments, not minutes. Like the moment you see the Grand Canyon for the first time. Visit a new state of mind. Learn more at hereyouareaz.com.
These things are views from a distance, right? Because we can't look in the mirror and be like, I need this. Because I will tell you, as a mom, there are some days where I get up and I know I washed my face, but I didn't look in the mirror. I know I brushed my teeth, but I didn't look in the mirror. I got dressed, but I never looked in the mirror. And I don't know what I look like. I don't know what the person that drops off packages at my house sees. I know I'm here. I know I'm up. I know I'm existing, but I'm not aware of what I look like. And we have to take heed on actually seeing ourselves when we get up. Moms and dads, look at yourself and see yourself and see what you're feeling, see what you're going through, see the results of, not sleeping for 2 weeks, see the results of being exhausted and tired and, working with your hands and your joints hurt. Look at it to let it be a reminder that I shouldn't push myself this far. This is not good for me. Because when we don't look at those things, we keep doing those things, and then all of a sudden our body breaks down on us because we haven't been paying attention. So, just be mindful and take a look at that. Next, I want to talk about grandparents' help and play dates and date night. Date night. Never had one of those either, but in due time. Do you have any more merch? Yes, I do. Please check out the Cozy Womb shop on Teespring. I will put the link in the bio, in the description. I have hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, mugs, water bottles, onesies for kids for Cozy Womb Podcast. I appreciate anybody who's buying merch. I appreciate anyone who's leaving a review on Apple Podcasts app or Google. I check them seldomly. I appreciate anyone who's donating to Red Circle, which is the host of the show. I appreciate it. Your help goes a long way.
Here we go.
Back to the show. If you are out here and you are blessed with grandparents, whether that's on your side of grandparents or your parents or your husband's grandparents and parents, you are wealthy, okay? I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about security. I'm talking about ability. I'm talking about comfort of home with you at all times, as long as you have your grandparents or your parents. Because 1, they always want to spend time with your kids. 2, they love your kids harder than you love them. 3, They rarely ever tell you no on bringing them over, bringing them by for a night, overnight, or a weekend or a week. I want to see my grandbabies. Like, they love it, right? And we have to start appreciating the fact that these people are still here around us. And I think you should also utilize the fact that your child has grandparents. Utilize the fact that your child has great grandparents that wants to see them, so you can get a break. Because it's going to be some balance in time, some balance in quality time, some balance in self-care, if that is an option. So if you can and the grandparents are comfortable with it, hey, go ahead and let that parent and grandparent have their children. Let them have them, okay? You need time. They need time. They need to recognize grandma's abilities, grandpa's abilities. They need to get that wisdom. They need to recognize, oh, my mom could do this, but my grandma doesn't do this. Or my dad can do this, but my granddaddy doesn't do this. My granddaddy drives this, but it doesn't have this. Ooh, they don't even know what Wi-Fi is over here. But at my house, we have this and this and this. They start appreciating the things that they have at home, because wherever they go, they don't have it. You need that balance. The kids need that balance. And I am so for grandparents' houses, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. If your grandparent does not have a house and they come to visit, take that time to take your trips to the store solo. Take that time to go do something and pamper yourself solo. Take that time to go eat at your favorite place. Get your favorite dessert. Take that time, because that's what they're there for, okay? Whenever you need a break and it's easier for you not to take your kids with you, leave them at home with your grandma or your mom or your granddad or your daddy. Like, I'm telling you, get your life. Get your life, all right? Now, when it comes down to this play date and date night stuff, I'm for it if you trust the other parent, if you trust the other person that is willing to have that play date with you. Oh, I'm taking such and such to Chuck E. Cheese. I want to know if, it's okay if your girls come. Or, they're having a sleepover. I want to know if it's okay if your girls come. If you're comfortable with that. For me, it's kind of hard for me to entertain the idea of sleepovers, because of my experience as a kid, being around other people and the access people have to your kids when you're not around. Like, I don't know if I'm okay with that. So I kind of try to limit that, whether it's friends or family. Now, if it's like, oh, we're going to the park, do you trust that person's driving? Are you going to meet them at the park and then leave and then come back and pick them up? Like, all of those things is some form of a break. Might be a quick break, might be a few hours break, might be a night break, but it's a break. And if you can, and if you trust the person, go ahead and take that break. Don't feel guilty for having your break, because most of the time your kids want a break from you too. Okay? I know I get on my kids' nerves, and I know they get on mine, so we even. Now, when it comes to date night, I don't know what this is like, but from what I heard, date night is important when you are a couple, when you are a marriage. So there's some balance, because people with all the titles involved, when you become a parent, you might lose yourself. So you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a sister, you're an aunt, you're a boss, or you're a coworker, or you're an assistant, or you're a mentor. And where's you in the mix? You're a dad, you're a father, you're a son, you're a husband, you're a brother, you're an uncle, you're a cousin, you're a boss, you're an employer, that's your boy over there, and you really trying to figure out how you can balance your time. And then you have this companion that needs you, that wants you, that wants some intimacy. And it's hard to do that when you have kids all over your house. when this, they're so needy and they want this and they need this, and one person has to work here, the other person has to work here. I get off at 6, you get off at 10:30 at night. Like, it's but you have to figure out a way to balance it. So date night is like, hey, I'm taking off Thursday night. You taking off Thursday night? Okay, let's go do this. All right, let me get somebody to watch the kids. All right, that's good. I know where I want to eat. I got the reservations, or whatever you're doing, and schedule it and make it intentional. Have your date nights. And I'm not saying you have to go out to eat. You could go to the park. You could go to the movies. You can go in a drive-in. You could go shopping together. You can go to the bookstore. Whatever it is that y'all do when y'all want to spend time together, go ahead and do that together on the same accord, because there's too many people forgetting the fact that, hey, you are an individual. I'm an individual. We chose to do a teamwork challenge by joining into this marriage. We became parents together, and we still want to remember us. We still want to do something for us. So don't get so caught up in the titles of wife, husband, dad, mom, and every other role except what are you guys doing for each other. So I think date night is very important. So all of these things involve you getting a break from your kids, and it is healthy. A breakaway is healthy. I'm not saying you're going to be gone forever, but time away is healthy, whether it's babysitting, you having a day for just you in the week, grandparents help, your parents help, a play date or date night. Take your break. Take your break. Even at work, for those 8 hours, they have to give you breaks, paid breaks and an unpaid break legally. I say in all relationships, take your break. You need to take your break between friends. You need to take your break between your mother, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, your spouse, the person you're dating. Like, take your breaks, take that mental time, take that spiritual time, take that emotional time to check yourself. All right? And don't feel guilty for it. My name is Shan. Thank you guys for listening to Cozy Womb. Peace. Bye.
Bye.